Hi there, Leslie Sansone Williams coming to you today from Paralegal Coffee Talk on Facebook, my new class called Paralegal Inner Circle, and from my book, Legal Break-In, available in Kindle and print format on Amazon. So all the links are below for that. And don't forget to go to my website, and off to the right, you'll see an area to fill in your name and email address so that you can get a free chapter of my book, Legal Break-In. I wanted to offer that to you. So today I want to talk about the removal of the glamour and mystery from the paralegal field, from the career. You know, when we see commercials or we hear about or kind of visualize the field in our mind, we think that it's glamorous. My mother thought that way because I had two aunts who were both legal secretaries. And my mother would say, oh, they have all the new clothes that they ever want. Well, that's because one of my aunts was living at home for years and years before she got married, and she didn't have to pay rent. So she could afford all those new clothes, and she could have 5 winter coats and all of that stuff. And that impressed my mom. But the reality of it is that it's like another job. It's an admin position, administrative. Many different personality types can fit in this type of career. Doesn't mean that you have to be a major extrovert to fit into the paralegal career. You absolutely do not. I'm not a major extrovert. I'm a combo introvert and extrovert. And people who are introverts fit into this career. We know we have to be able to focus. And so each type of person has their own strengths. And you just have to find the type of law that you like and look out for yourself, all right? So the one thing about this career that's a given is that the first 2 to 3 months are difficult because it's a learning curve. And you have to learn a lot of new things. You know, is there a need to go to school before you enter the field? Absolutely not. There is not that need. And I recommend that you do not go into debt and take out school loans to enter this field. So in my class, Paralegal Inner Circle, I talk about how to get in without going to school. But, you know, I don't recommend it because most people will go into debt in order to get into this field. And you don't make a lot of money when you start out. And most of the time you go into an entry-level position and not straight into a paralegal position. So when you start, the type of language that the attorneys use and your other colleagues will sound like, not like gibberish, but it will not make sense because they're words that you don't use in everyday life. It's in the legal office, in the legal field. And I remember, and it seeps into you because you end up using some of that terminology outside of the office. And I remember my father looking at me like, what are you talking about? So after being in the legal field for so many years, it does seep into your psyche, you know, and you start to speak in that way. Attorneys like to use certain language and certain words like substantive and clearly, and many other words, plaintiff and defendant, and things that honestly I didn't pay attention to or hear a lot in my other office life that I had before I entered the legal field. So what you have to do when you enter this field is draw on all the strengths that you already have. If you have those foundational skills, your office skills, fantastic. And take what you know and apply it to the legal field and then learn some more. If your strengths are talking with people, that will serve you well in the legal field. But on the other hand, if your strength is focusing and getting the job done and you know how to do that and you know how to figure that out and make a list and work with your to-do list and all of that, and that is really comfortable for you, that will serve you well too. So the best thing you can do in the law office is ask questions and take notes and proofread, spell check everything. Proofread like your life depended on it, because your attorney is not your proofreader. So I wanted to take the mystery out of this and the glamour out of this type of career. It's a wonderful career, but it is by no means glamorous. You are the assistant to the attorney. You are a professional, but you are an assistant to the attorney and his or her right arm. So I wanted to give you the real view of the paralegal field and not the glamorous, mysterious side that does not exist. So if you have any questions below, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll answer if I can. And also like and subscribe the video so that you are notified when a new video is posted, all right? So you don't miss out. So that is it for today. Don't forget to come by on Paralegal Coffee Talk. Check out the description box below. There's a lot of good links there for you to check out. So that's it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.